Donkey of the day right there.
The Breakfast Club, bitches.
You can call me the donkey of the day, but I mean no harm.
Yes, Donkey of the Day for Thursday, October 10th goes to a 36-year-old woman named Laura Lawson. Laura is from Pennsylvania, Adams County to be exact, and she is facing multiple felony charges after an alleged string of violence against a man. Can I be honest here? I don't like when people say, can I be honest, because it feels like they were lying to you the whole time, but I just need to be more honest than usual. Society don't really care about women committing violence against grown-ass men. It's not a thing. Let's stop lying to ourselves. Adult males in this country get laughed at when we get beat on by women, beat up by women. You might get some sympathy if a woman shoots you, but you probably have to die. And even in death, someone will be asking, well, what did he do? Okay, women committing violence against men is treated like a complete and total stand-up comedy in this country. Society has created a complete and total social injustice, okay, for male victims of domestic violence. Do you know male victims of domestic violence have reported barriers that prevent them from contacting law enforcement, such as fear that law enforcement would not believe that they had been a victim of domestic violence, and men believe that their reports of domestic violence would not be taken seriously. It's nasty out here for us, and I'm going to tell you something else. Not only do people not take male victims of domestic violence serious, nobody takes us serious when our buttocks are involved. When you are...
See?
See what I'm saying?
You see?
Why does that elicit?
It's not funny.
Laughter. Why?
It's not funny.
When you are a grown-ass man and someone has fondled your fanny in some type of way, nobody cares. And Laura Lawson is out here tampering with tushes. Let me explain. On October 2nd, charging documents state that officers responded to reports of a woman on the hood of a vehicle. That woman was Laura Lawson. She attempted to run away. Police found her, and when they found her, she was wearing a hospital identification bracelet and EKG pads after jumping on the hood of the car of her victim. Now, let's talk about this story. Reports say Lawson began hitting and spitting on the window before being shook off the vehicle by the driver. He must have started swerving like he was in a Fast and Furious movie. Get off my hood. How did this happen? Well, police documents say earlier that day, inside a residence, Lawson requested that the victim, keyword victim, come upstairs. And reports say she then tackled this poor man, bit him on the nose, and then police reports say Laura Lawson allegedly took down this man's sweatpants and bit him on the ass.
Oh.
And after she bit him on the ass, she said, I love the taste of your... Fill in the blank. What do you think she said, Envy? What do you think she said she loved the taste of?
Ish.
Lauren, what do you think she said the taste of? What do you think she said she loved the taste of?
Crack.
His blood.
Oh.
His blood. Now, let me tell you something. I was a huge fan of the Suki Stackhouse books by Charlene Harris, Dropping the Clues Bombs for Charlene Harris. And I was a huge fan of the TV show True Blood based off those books. I do not recall ever, never, ever, a vampire sucking blood through some man's bunkie. Vampires will bite your neck. I think I recall them biting wrists, but I never seen a vampire seek to get blood through anal means. Now, the victim told police that he then tried to escape to the bedroom, where Lawson eventually found him and demanded that he bow to her. Can you imagine if the roles were reversed and I was speaking on a man doing this to a woman? Everybody would be calling this man a monster, rightfully so. But Lauren LaRosa laughed, okay? Well, see, when it's a woman, people chuckle, okay? When they hear about her chewing on his cheeks, it's funny. Trying to get the blood from where he releases the brown. This woman, Laura Lawson, tried to get this man to bow, and he refused to comply. So Laura then, according to court documents, mounted him and hit him in the face multiple times, causing a busted lip and other injuries to his face. Investigators state that out of fear of more violence, he complied to Laura Lawson and got on his hands and knees. And then Laura forced him to commit simulated sexual acts involving a water bottle.
Oh.
You know she was acting like that bottle of water was a penis, and she probably made him suck it, probably slapped it around his mouth.
Stop that. Don't do that again.
Do that again. Do it again.
Why is this funny?
It's not funny. I don't know why she's laughing.
Laura started with butt play. You don't think she ended with it? She took that water bottle, went back there, and said H2, and then he screamed out, "Oh!"
Oh my God.
The victim, a male, a grown-ass man, said that he was able to escape the room and attempted to leave the residence. She saw him trying to escape, so she grabbed his car keys, her 3-year-old child, and drove off. Laura, You doing all this with a child in the house, you evil-ass Batman villain. Police state that Lawson later returned to the residence in the vehicle with the child, demanding that the victim get in the car with all his belongings. Once the victim put his laptop and personal belongings in the car, charging documents say that Lawson displayed her middle finger, flipped them off, and drove away from the scene and hit a parked car in the process, disabling the vehicle. When Lawson returned to the scene, she saw the victim being driven by another individual, and that's when she jumped on the hood of the car. Listen, man. Clearly, Laura is dealing with mental health issues, or she's just making moves based off of straight emotion. Either way, she has to deal with the consequences of her actions. So being that she's facing multiple charges, and none of them are sex crimes, bothers me. Okay, she's facing multiple charges, including felony robbery, aggravated assault, theft, and indecent assault. Is indecent assault a sex crime? Because it should be. Boonkies were bitten. Do you hear me out there, America? Boonkies were bitten. Water bottles were used to simulate sex acts. If the bottles were Ciroc, would people take this more seriously? Huh? If the man's bottom was breached by the bite of another man, would people take this one woman freak off seriously? I don't know.
I don't want to talk. It's enough.
You're right, Boosie. I've had enough too. Please let Remy Ma give Laura Lawson the biggest hee-haw.
Hee-haw, hee-haw. You stupid motherfucker. Are you dumb?
Nobody takes violence against men from women seriously, and nobody takes it seriously when our cheeks are involved. This woman says she liked the taste of his blood after biting his butt. So then she uses the water bottle to simulate sex acts. She was trying to get some blood from back there. That's what she was trying to do.
Indecent assault is sexual assault that does not involve rape.
All bunkies
So
matter.
a water bottle ain't rape?
Yes.
Oh.
I didn't write the definition. I just read it.
Why do you think it was funny? That's not funny.
You didn't think when he did the slap face thing that was funny?
You see
That
what
was
I'm saying?
traumatizing.
Don't nobody care.
That was
when a
traumatizing.
grown man's
How
cheeks
people
are
slow mo
involved.
that? I really think that if people slow mo that, you would find it fun.
It's like a fart. For some reason, anything that got to do with a butt, you fart, you giggle. You see what I'm saying? This is crazy.
That poor man.
Don't worry. When the Men Too movement start.
Now, how big was she that she could mount him and hold him down?
Does it
Or how-
matter? No, it doesn't
I'm
matter.
just
So you see,
curious.
that's what they do to women. What was she wearing? What does it matter? What does it matter? What does it matter how big she was? Or how big he was? What does it matter? Nobody takes this serious.
Why you pick up that water bottle after all that?
Yeah, you ain't gotta put that water bottle to your mouth like that after that poor bro.
You should have thought that one through, bro. Put that water bottle down slowly.
Slapped his face all with it. Like, okay. All right.
I don't like this room.
We believed you. You ain't have to act it out, too.
I ain't laughed this much at you in so long.
I don't like the energy in this room.
You want to act out the whole thing? Okay, just asking. All
What
right.
you about to act out?
Thank you for that donkey today. And salute to that poor brother out there, man. We with you, brother.
Yeah.
All hashtag,
Sending him some healing energy.
all bunkies matter, man. Hashtag. All right. Okay. When we come back.
Charlamagne, what are you all right?
I am fine.
Yeah, don't pick up that water bottle for another hour.
Okay.
All right, guys. Come on. Grow up.
This is not funny.
And it got that tip on it.
And that water bottle got the tip on it.
We have a guest coming in next, okay? Everybody straighten up. The pastor's coming in the room. Donkey of the Day is sponsored by renowned personal injury attorney Michael the Bull Lamonsoff. Don't be a donkey when you need a fighter on your side. If you're ever injured, go to michaelthebull.com. That's michaelthebull.com. And when you mess with the bull, you get the horns.
Wake that ass up.
In the morning.
The Breakfast Club.